Uh, I hate that this has to be a subject because people are soft as hell. But Sammy, like you had Tom Brady and he was the best quarterback sneaker ever, right? There was no stopping that quarterback sneak, right? Did you ever did you feel wholeheartedly? Well, if it's a yard, half a yard, or 1 yard to go, at least we know we got Tom Brady to get that 1 yard, right? You felt so good about that, right? God forbid somebody came and wanted to take that away from you. You'd be like, yo, what the hell's wrong with y'all? That's how I feel right now. I'm like, yo, I've seen teams in college, high school, Pop Warner, NFL try to replicate this same exact tush push, and they just can't get it done like we can. Why is this such a taboo thing that they want to get rid of the tush push? Like, say, I want to hear your opinion on this thing because you had firsthand 20 years of damn. We know we gonna get that yard.
I think anywhere else on the field, you're not allowed to push a player forward progress or pull a player like. So I think I see my problem is I see both sides, right? Because I come from the Patriots. I'm a Patriots fan. What you guys are doing is within the rules, right? That's you found it out. You
Yeah.
exploited it. Good for you. What's wrong with it? But I agree that there is some language that needs to maybe be reworked and adjusted. I feel bad that it's because of this, right? I hate that. I hate that it's because, oh, look, the Eagles are getting away with this. Blame, boo, blame them. Oh, look what they're doing. They're cheating. Wah, wah. Like, come on, bro. Like, they're not cheating. There's language that isn't fully worded. The refs aren't going to call it because it's not really a rule. So what's the big deal? But I see the other part where there's some injury concerns here, right? A lot of these defensive linemen are the defensive linemen.
A lot of them are Chris Jones. Oh, on the sideline. Oh, my shoulder.
He's not the only one. I've seen that multiple times throughout the year, though. Not a lot, not as frequent as they're making it out to be, but I've seen it like at least 3 times.
Football, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Like we protect the quarterback, and for the most part, that is who are and like defensive players, right? As an offensive and defensive lineman, 65, 70 plays is going to be car crash every single time. Like at the end of the day, this is what you play football for. Like I watch rugby, they do worse shit with this with less. You know what I mean? I don't see them crying about rule changes. And again, it'd be one thing if we were the only team that even attempted to do what we do. I've seen Ohio State, I've seen Syracuse, Notre Dame, I've seen Green Bay try it, I've seen the Buffalo Bills try. I've seen numerous teams try it unsuccessfully or successfully. Nobody says a thing. But God, because we're good at it, oh, they must be cheating. To me, the notion that if a team has a competitive advantage because they're like, it's not my fault that Jalen Hurts squats 645 pounds. I'm sorry. Get your weight up, Josh Allen. Get your weight up.
Can you repeat that? If a team has a what?
A competitive advantage because we're good at it. Because we're good at it. Again, familiar. Josh Allen.
I know how I feel.
Remember A-Rod? Josh Allen versus the same Kansas City Chiefs. 4th and 1 could not get that yard. And that's why they could we don't know if they would have, done anything with that. But that is the reason why they didn't make it to the Super Bowl. That's the media darling. Josh Allen couldn't get that same exact play. We get that same exact play, and it's a problem. If Josh Allen gets that play, oh, look at the toughness of Josh Allen. Oh, he's such a warrior. He put his Superman cape on. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like, you see what I mean? Like the way they like to spin shit. That's my problem that I have. I'm like, it's only because it's us doing it. I swear. That I can only imagine being a Patriots fan. Cause like I grew up a Patriots hater, right? I found everything they hate on the Patriots for. They cheating. They go Tom Brady, giving it to the running back all the time, just quick passes. There go the flake gate. I see my knock. Like, I can only imagine dealing with that for 20 years. We've been doing the Tush Push for 3 years. And I'm like, yo, Y'all, stop it. Like, I don't know. A-Rod,
just remember, Deflategate was pointed out in a game where a player named Jonas Gray had 200 yards rushing the ball.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody knows that name.
and the funny thing of and then like, did he do anything after that? No. I love Bill Belichick.
Proving a point. He hated the Colts because of what the Colts did with Peyton Manning when they were, well, look at the Patriots are playing defense too hard.
But mind you, my favorite quarterback growing up was Peyton Manning. So I was with the shits. I was like, yeah. But then when you remove the curtain and you look back, I'm like, yo, why was what was all that bitching for? Like, were you great? They go hate. That's just what it is, bro. But A-Rod, let me get your opinion on this.
I think it's dumb, man. You have to strategize and understand how to beat your opponent. It's like kind of like the Wild. Remember how the Wildcat was in and everyone would do the Wildcat? And Miami perfected that shit. Miami was running away with that shit. And then once they found out how to do it, the Wildcat disappeared. And then every now and then you'd see, oh, we got him in a Wildcat position. We haven't seen this since Ronnie Brown days. So you just got
to kill the Patriots with that.
Yeah. But you just got to adjust and just get good. This notion of changing the rules because, like you said, we have a competitive advantage that works for us. I've seen Josh Allen do it. I honestly feel like, and maybe it's because I just hate the guy so much, that they just want to going down my conspiracy theory hole. They're just doing this shit, just make it easier for Josh Allen to win. If he wouldn't have turned his fucking back in that game, I guarantee he would have had that yard. But he wanted to protect the ball. I got that.
I have a good statement for all of you guys. So first of all, this is piggybacking off A-Rod. I think A-Rod's making a great point. I think it has to do with the fact that it worked against the Kansas City Chiefs and Pat Mahomes. Number one, right? Number two, what I'm going to say right now is if they address this, it's because they're trying to smoke and mirrors the bullshit Pat Mahomes pulls all year. That fake pass needs to also get addressed because I think that's way worse. That's way worse. Or not the fake pass, but like the fake slide.
The fake slide. Bruh.
That's even worse, bro.
Kenny Pickett did it in a college game. They got rid of that shit the next day. Patrick Mahomes has been getting away with this shit for way too long. And then it's always roughing this or unnecessary roughness or late hit or all this other shit. I'm like, how can I be a defender? How do you expect me to play defense on that? A tush push? I know the tush push is coming. I know it's coming. This little fake slide shit, I'm like, all right. Like, what do you want me to do now? Like, I'm at a complete disadvantage. So, you. And again, I don't want to come across as a hater because of that. Because, like, look, if you got it, you got it. You got it in that Twitch, cool. But, like.
But be fair, though. Like, be fair.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just. I just hate that there's so much, like. Because we've already gone through this before. Like, they tried to ban it a couple years ago. And, like, here goes, what is it, Goonikins doing the same bullshit over and over. I'm like, bro, just. Let it go. Like, I don't like. If anybody should complain, it was the Commanders. They had like 8 straight offsides, and I don't see them crying. They laughed it off. Frank and Luke laughed it off.
Funny. That was so.
Frank and Luke laughed it off. Like,